I'm Kau Sau, welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you're a returning viewer, and if so, thank you for watching. Today we're going to do the rest of Section 1 from the Wing Chun Dummy. There are 8 sections in this form. Section 1 had 10 movements, and in the last video we did the first 5. Our ending position was in the high and low Kau Sau, and that's where we're going to start from today. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so from this high and low Kau Sau, our next technique is called Kau Sau. What's going to happen is we're going to move back towards the center, going back to where our shoulders are even with the dummy. At the same time, bring this hand upward, doing basically another Kau Sau because you're coming up to hit here. But this bottom hand is going to check, just sitting with the top of that arm, and that's because you don't know if they're going to punch, you don't know if they're going to kick, so you go ahead and block both the high and the low gate at the same time so that both areas are covered, and then you can move into your different strikes. So again, from high and low Kau Sau, move back to the center, move your hand outwards and upwards, Kau Sau. High and low Kau Sau, Kau Sau. So from the beginning, again. One more time. One more time. I messed up a little bit on that footwork on that second one, so let's go over that just a little bit. So again, we're setting the distance, getting our stance and kicking those heels out, pre-fighting posture, neck pulling hand, Kau Sau, Tok Sau with a lower lying palm, high and low Kau Sau. Then we move back to, this is where our foot is in front of their foot. And then we move back to the center line with that Kau Sau. Alright, let's move on to the next section. Okay, so from our Kau Sau, we want to move back into a Tok Sau and a lower lying palm again, just doing it on the opposite side as before. So I want to step up, put our foot in that empty space, doing that palm up block, also known as Kau Sau, and that lower lying palm. So from here, alright, let's look at that once from the beginning of the form. I'm not going to go over that one too much because we've already done that technique. It's just on the opposite side. So let's go ahead and move on. Okay, so from the Kau Sau and lower lying palm, we're going to go back into a high and low Kau Sau again, just on the opposite side. So I move this leg back in line with the Wing Chun Dummy leg. Bring this arm down, almost like a downward block. And this hand in, almost like an inward block, to perform that high and low Kau Sau technique. Alright, once again, I like to do it from the beginning every time all the way up to that point. That way, if you're trying to review it, you don't have to go back in the video again and again. It's just already right here for you. Let's move on to the next technique. From high and low Kau Sau, we'll do a Kau Sau and a Tok Sau while moving back to the center. Kau Sau means zoning hand. You're basically just parrying or moving from the outside to the inside, putting your opponent where you want them. And Tok Sau is lifting hand. You're just pushing up underneath the elbow. Helps bring off balance, gives you control of their center of balance. So from here, I like to think of it as a hook hand, pulling outward, and a lifting hand. Alright, let's look at that from the beginning. Let's go on to the next section. Alright, so now that we've done the Kau Sau and the Tok Sau, we're going to move on to the final movement. Next is going to be a Juk Sau. You're just going to pull up, kind of pull back and down, spinning around the arm, getting that sticky fingers movement, and at the same time, do a palm heel to the nose. And that is the last movement in section 1. After you do the entire thing, it does repeat on the opposite side. The one difference being after you do the Kau Sau and Tok Sau on the other side, the left hand will do a lower palm heel when it repeats. So let's go ahead and do the entirety of section 1 to show you what I mean. That completes section 1 of the Wing Chun Dummy Form. Hope you've enjoyed this. I'll try to leave a few references down in the description below to help you learn a few of these techniques a bit better. Some videos that have helped me, maybe the book that I've cross-referenced from Itman. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this lesson, and we'll be beginning section 2 here soon. Thank you for watching.